Now, just what's going on here? I thought you wanted to meet privately, little mouse. Yet, here we are. Me, you, your goons, and even your mother. Now that I look closer, at least. I almost didn't recognize her with that graying hair. So angry. A woman your age should really know how to restrain herself better. But I digress. Sorry for ignoring you like that, little mouse. When you bring so many people to our little date, I might suspect that you don't trust me. But that's okay, because neither do I. Come out, boys. Now that everyone's finally here, let me ask again. What's the meaning of this? Tell me, little mouse. Shh! I didn't ask you, old woman. Let her speak and don't interrupt again. You want to show me something? Fine. Go ahead then. Oh no. The other families won't do anything. At least, not until it's too late. I don't really mind telling you a little secret that no one else knows. I have dirt on every single one of them. They all just believe that they're the only one that I came across by accident. So they'll just sit back and wait until one of the others takes the first shot at me, so they don't have to suffer my retaliation. Where did you get that? My rooms are regularly checked for bugs, so how did you... You were on a phone call with your mother the entire time? So simple, yet it passed right under my radar. You. Who was the guard on duty that day? Well, it seems he's not here right now. Good for him. But I'll have to deal with him later. Tell me, little mouse, who really came up with this plan? I've had years to study your mother, and I must say, this does not seem like her. Using a phone call to listen in and record our conversation is too unconventional for her. Photographs, letters, etc. She's known for these kind of old-school techniques. So, that leaves you. To think that all this time you weren't a little mouse at all. I might need to reevaluate your nickname after all. Little... cat? That doesn't roll off the tongue quite well. I'll have time to think about it more. In the meantime, let's get back to the topic at hand. Now that you have that recording, what are you planning to do with it? Again, I was not talking to you. Let her talk and stop interrupting us. So what? You're telling the other families? I still have a smoking gun on all of them, including you. Don't forget that. As if they would do anything to endanger themselves. An alliance against me? Isn't that exactly what I'm trying to do? What you're trying to avoid? Alliance absorption, what's the big difference anyway? The families will never rise to true greatness as long as they are divided. You're acting as stubborn as the rest of them, unwilling to give up what little autonomy they have in order to reach for something bigger. But you aren't like that. You find the idea intriguing. I could see it in your eyes when you first came to me, when I first revealed my plan to you. You're still denying it. Fine, have it your way. Let's say your little plan could indeed endanger my operation. What do you want me to do? Apart from stopping it, of course. And don't tell me you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart in order to protect the other families. And there it is. Money. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Even now, you're thinking too small. I can practically hear the words of your mother and my father oozing from your lips. Are you really going to let your own strategy be reduced to this? What do I mean? Despite what you may have been told, money is not power. Money can buy power, but it can't stop someone from betraying you or a bullet from killing you. No. If you have power, true power, then the money will follow. And I am offering you true power. But you still try to stand in my way. Why won't you just take it? Wait, what do you actually think I'm going to do to your mother? Because I feel like there's a huge misunderstanding here. Kill her? Now why would I do that? There are still many people who respect her within your family and outside of it. Even I do, to some extent. Killing her would only set those people against me. At best, they would refuse to work with me, and at worst, they'd try to revolt. Does that sound efficient to you? That's right. And I'm nothing if not efficient. So no, I do not want her life, or her happiness, well-being, or wealth. It would serve me nothing. I only need her authority, and for that I basically just need to force her into early retirement. She could still do as she pleases as long as she doesn't interfere with our business. Yes, our business. I want you by my side. Did I not make that clear? Before, I thought you were just a scared mouse, so I wanted to own you. But now I see that you are so much more. You only need to realize, or rather, accept it yourself. Stop denying who you really are. Just tell me one thing. Is this really what you want? To continue your mediocre life as a big fish in a small pond? Having to hide in the shadows of this great city only to be able to glance at the glory that those in the light enjoy? Or do you want to join my crusade, tear down those in power, and take from them what should have been ours from the beginning? We have the ability to rule. If we could just unite under one banner, one throne. Yes, of course it has to be me on it. Who else would you entrust this to? In just a few weeks, I've gotten closer to this goal than any of our parents or grandparents in their entire lifetime. So, what do you say? Are you ready to join me? Not as an underling or a trophy, but to rule together with me. Are you ready to discard the pride and burdens of the old generation and achieve true greatness? Yes, there it is. Those predatory eyes I saw that day. This gaze filled with greed and insatiable hunger. You're making me fall for you all over again. Come to me and we will change this city. Yes, make the first step. You know you want to. Wait, boys, stay calm. Don't shoot unless I tell you. And you, little... whatever. Don't move. It'll be alright. Now, there's no need to overreact. We all have guns, that much is obvious to everyone. But think about it. Who really benefits from us using them? That's right. No one does. There are enough weapons here to turn all of us into a bloody mess, and drown this alley in a sea of bodies. No matter how it would play out, the result would end in mutual defeat. And when all's said and done, that's still a defeat. So, let me ask you, oh great family leader, what are you so afraid of that you would pull a gun on your own daughter? Oh sure, you didn't pull it on her directly, but now she's caught right in no man's land between our groups. The outcome remains the same. Just answer the question, please. Losing power? Of course you would, but what does power really mean to you? Here's how I see it. You would get to retire peacefully, a bit early, I admit, but still better than what most people in the business can hope for. You could live a life of luxury and abundance without the stress and danger of work, and most importantly, you would get to see your daughter grow up instead of dying in a hail of gunfire. You just need to swallow your goddamn pride, back off, and let her do what she chose to. And what is pride really worth anyway? You can't eat it, you can't pay your goons with it, and it certainly won't stop a bullet from piercing anyone's heart. Thank you, really. It's safe now. You can come to me. Are you alright? That didn't scare you too much, did it? That's my girl. You really do have nerves of steel. Do you want to stand back for a while and let me handle the negotiations? I could understand if you don't want to face your mother right now. Okay, I'll do it then. Just wait here and I'll be back shortly. You lot, take care of her and anything she needs. Is that understood? Good. See you soon. Hey, I'm back. You didn't wait too long, did you? Did my boys treat you well? I'm glad they weren't too inhospitable. Oh, everything went perfectly on my side. Congratulations on becoming the new leader of your family. The actual announcement will come tomorrow, but your mother has already declared to everyone present. She agreed to retire and leave the entire business with all the decisions to you. Or, well, to us. Not before threatening me with a very vivid description of what she was going to do to me if I ever caused you harm, though. I guess she does care for you in her own way. I respect that. What about the marriage? There's really no need to rush that anymore, now that you've actually joined me of your own will. The fusion of our families has already been set in motion, so we can take our time and do it whenever we feel like it. Yes, I guess I basically got everything I wanted, but I did compromise on the technicalities. For example, instead of absorbing your family into mine, we are going to form an entirely new one, led by both of us together. Really only details like that. Nothing that would require me to change my plans, but everyone involved seemed a lot happier with it. Not that I would care about it, but if it keeps them happy and agreeable, I might as well give them a bit of service. It seems to be getting cold, and this alley is really no place to have an enjoyable conversation at this time of night. My cars are not that far from here. You guys, go ahead. We want to talk privately for a moment. This was much more stressful than I let on. I'll be honest, I almost lost out back there. I never thought that would happen. Not after all that planning. Angry? No. If anything, I am extremely impressed with you. I've been searching for an equal for so long. I had a hunch that it could be you, but I wasn't sure. I guess you just need the opportunity to spread your wings a little and escape from your cocoon. No, that wasn't because of the recording. It was unexpected for sure, but it wouldn't have endangered my plan. No. What I was really afraid of was losing you. I don't mind you knowing now, but you really are my only weak spot. Why do you think I tried so hard to obtain you? I need you close to me. Whenever you are involved, my thinking gets erratic and dull, and then I make mistakes. Stupid mistakes. Like, for example, allowing someone to record a conversation. Don't blush like that, little... No, I really need to think of another nickname. I wanted to go with Cat, but even that doesn't sound appropriate anymore. Oh, wait, I have something. A name that perfectly captures your beauty, cunning, and ferocity. What do you think about Lioness? You like it? Well then, my lioness. Shall we go and show this city what we're made of? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Wolf Zero back with another video. So, this one was a bit of a shock to me because I didn't even know there was a part 2 being made until Ninetales was in our Discord like, here, I got part 2 ready for you, and like, wait, there's a fucking part 2? So yeah. Apparently he's thinking about making this into a trilogy, I think. I might need to check back with him on that. But yeah, there might be one more, so looking forward to that. If not, then, well, this was a great series anyway. But yeah, really enjoyed getting back into this character. There's a lot of fun edits that I've already put in, actually, because I've started getting into the habit of editing as I go, which kind of makes it easier for me. I don't know how other VAs do it. They probably edit after they record. I personally just tend to do it as I'm recording, see what needs to be fixed, quieted, made louder, etc., etc. But yeah, I really enjoyed this script as per usual. Can't wait to see if Ninetales has anything else in store. Feel free to follow NineTalesScriptes on Reddit. He's constantly popping out new ideas seemingly every single day, and he makes it look effortless, which I'm really jealous of because I can barely write at all. I would love to be able to write scripts the way he does. I think I wrote one script completely, and I'm pretty sure that was I think that was the Royal Advisor one. That may have been the only script that I've written completely through. Everything else I just like gave up halfway through and then just ad-libbed the rest of it, or maybe just like use prompts to get me from point A to point B. But yeah, I do have a few more ideas in the work. Can't wait to get those recorded and posted. But until then, thank you all for listening, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next audio. Later.